There's a new show coming to Second Generation Theater that's bringing real-life romance to the stage, and I'm joined now by Kelly and Kristen to tell us more about God of Carnage. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. For our viewers that aren't familiar with the show, tell us a little bit about the story behind it.
So, God of Carnage is a 75-minute play. It's two sets of parents that meet to discuss a fight that's taken place between their two sons. And it starts out as a very polite, very intelligent conversation.
Mm-hmm. And then the carnage comes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Then the masks come off.
Yeah.
The adults end up behaving potentially far worse than their children did.
Well, you know, the old saying, once a man, twice a child.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk more about the messages and themes really being explored throughout the show.
I mean, it's honestly, this show is a riot. It's really fun. It's very silly, but at the same time, it really looks at the masks we put on, especially in front of people that we don't know. Like, you know, who are we really, and what's the image that we're trying to project to the world, and is one better than the other? It's like, it was written in 2009. It's set in 2005, so it's like living in a world before filters were a thing, but these people have put filters on themselves in real life, you know?
Okay, okay. Exploring how genuine you want to be. And
Yeah, it's human nature at its core versus, you know, what we want to think we are.
Okay. What's unique about this cast?
Well, couple things. You know, Kelly and I have been running Second Generation together since 2013. We have never been in a show together. So this is the first time we are in a show together, and we are in the show with our real life spouses, who are also actors. So it is two sets of real life couples, and Kelly and I, which has been so fun because the four of us are best friends, and so we have a rapport with each other that we immediately came in with a ton of trust, and we've been playing and having a great time. And we are married to our real life spouses in the show. We didn't swap.
We didn't swap.
No,
You didn't do a wife swap situation. No.
Not this time.
Not this time. Who is the right person to come see the show? Who do you think will really resonate?
You know, it's funny. We've been talking about this a lot because they are real life couples, and they are in many ways caricatures of, you know, what a marriage looks like. But there's something to relate to for any partnership, any person you've been in a relationship. If you've been in a relationship for a long time, there's something to relate to. If you are a parent, there's something to relate to. Honestly, it's going to be entertaining for everyone, but it will really hit home for people who have young children, have raised children, or are in a long-term relationship with someone.
Yes.
Yeah, we're saying it's appropriate high school level and up. Really.
Okay. Now, as you guys being two married people, portraying marriages that seem to be a little bit chaotic, are there any things that kind of brought up in your real life marriage?
It is so funny. I did say to my husband the other night, we got home and I snapped at him about something, and then I went, oh my gosh, I just remembered I'm not actually mad at you. Like, it is very funny, and you know, as an actor, especially when you're working with people who are close to you in your life, you do have to kind of go, okay, this show's over, and like exhale and let that go.
Yeah, but then you go home with them.
My husband is much kinder than his character is, so I'm very happy I'm married to Chris and not Ellen. I will say that.
Well, that's always positive, right?
But no, I mean, it always, any show you do is going to bring up little pieces of your real life, which is kind of an amazing thing about performing.
Yeah.
But the good news is it has brought up a lot of things that we all look at and go, this relationship is messed up. Why would anyone ever do this? But that's what's fun to watch on stage.
That's
the
true.
crazy stuff.
And same with reality television,
Truly.
right?
It has a reality TV vibe, kind of, at the end of it. If you do love watching Bravo trash TV, there is something about this play that has a little bit of that.
Right up my alley.
Yeah.
I always love to ask actors this. Are there any parts of yourself that you see within your character, or something that you recognize as like are they the complete opposite of you?
I would say for me, my character, she suppresses a lot in the beginning and is maybe hanging on the longest to trying to keep the mask up. And then for her, when it drops in a very explosive way on stage that we will not ruin, but it is a very iconic theater moment and something I've never done on stage before that happens. So I would say I don't suppress quite as much as Annette, but I do try to keep the peace in my life. And for her, when it goes wrong, it goes really, really wrong.
Yeah, so you're the peacekeeper in the marriage and the family.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think there are definitely some pieces of me. Anytime you're in a show, pieces of yourself will show up in the character. But yeah, my character is a little more on top of everything, trying to get everything done exactly right, and just like a social crusader. But she's maybe going about a lot of it the wrong way. So it's a nice little reminder of like, hey, maybe don't be this person, you know, like keep the good parts of this and leave the rest of that at the door.
I love it. All right.
Veronica's also a very sad drunk. So.
It seems like there's going to be a lot to see within this incredible performance.
75 packed minutes. It just goes. Yeah.
Alrighty, at Second Generation Theaters. Well, thank you so much. Good luck with the run of the show. Viewers, God of Carnage opens at Second Generation Theater this weekend. You can find tickets and more information by visiting secondgenerationtheater.com/tickets. Good luck.
Thank you.